Hello everyone, I'm super excited for this new reading bullet journal video. So today I'm going to update a few pages, so the main ones, and also work on my January setup. I'm updating my goals page. So my first read of the year was The Sword of Keegan, which is a science fiction fantasy book. It was picked by my book club on Fable called Crow Club. And here is my series tracker spread, so I don't have anything to update here. However, I did start reading the second book of Emily Wilde series, and that's my book bracket spread. Again, no updates here. On my book club page, I've already written The Sword of Keegan for the month of January, and what I need to update is on the book bingo spread. This book is over 600 pages, so I'm going to color that box, and honestly you can do it however you want with a book bingo. You can do that one book can work for multiple boxes. So for example, here I could have also selected new author because it's an author that I have never read before. Moving on to my library spread, I also need to update it, and I think in terms of color grading, I'm going to color it depending on the rating I gave, because I did try to do it depending on the genre, but I've noticed that it was pretty much only the same color because most of my books are fantasy. So I think I'm going to stick with a rating for the color scheme. And the colored pens that I just used are from Notebook Therapy, for those that are wondering. On the next spread, I'm just going to check that my wishlist and TBRs are up to date. Here is time to update my reading log. So I rated The Sword of Keegan 4.5 stars out of 5, and I'm also writing down the page number in my bullet journal so I can find it more easily in the future. In terms of review for the book, I'll definitely do a separate video where I'm going to talk about it. On this spread, books that made me, I'm pretty sure that The Sword of Keegan will either end up in the box Cry Like a Baby or Think Deeply, because it honestly wrecked me. It was such a great read, but it is heavy, so it's not a lighthearted read for sure. And here is my January cover spread. So I've already worked on it. I used stickers from Marigona Sully and also the washi tape from Notebook Therapy. And now I'm working on my stat page for the month of January. And for the cover spread, I want to give a huge shout out to the channel Cozy with Kate, because I was heavily inspired by her spread, which I think is beautiful. I'll leave the name of her channel in the description box if you're interested. Moving on to the next two pages, so I have my reading progress and January reads on the left side, and then my book club page on the right side. So I'm just setting it up and updating these pages. Here are the updated pages. As you can see, I use different colors that I put underneath the book cover so I know which book I read on which day. So on the left here, I have quick reviews, and on the right, book of the month. So the reason why I decided to do a spread with quick reviews is because one of my New Year's resolution for the reading bullet journal was to be more selective with which spreads I'm doing for which books, because I read 43 books last year and I was doing a spread for each book, and not only it was super overwhelming and it was taking way too much time, but also I was doing spreads for books that I gave like 3 stars, 2 stars and less, and I realized that not only I didn't feel inspired, but I was also wasting quite a lot of time. So from now on, I'm only going to do spreads for the books that I gave at least 4 stars. In the quick reviews, I'm going to review every single book that I've read, but this way the books that I gave 3 stars and less won't take too much space and too much time. It will be just a small review on what I didn't like and what I did. For the book of the month, I have this cute little frame that is not a stickers, I quickly realized, but basically I didn't know what to do with them since they're so huge and take so much space. I thought that I could use it for my standout book of the month, and so at the bottom of the page I'm going to write my favorite quote from that book. I thought it could be quite fun and creative as well. And how I did my quick review here, knowing that I just did a full spread for this Word of Keegan, is that I wrote down more technical stuff, such as what did I think of the writing style, of the plot, did all the chapters make sense from the beginning till the end. So I think that's what I'm going to do. If I, for example, am doing a full spread, I'll write more technical stuff, because usually in my reviews I write more about my feelings and emotions whenever I'm thinking about the book. And here's all I have for the month of January. I hope you guys enjoyed this bullet journal video, and see you all soon in another one. Bye!